Hi, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Last year, I uploaded a fungal acne safe skincare video, and it's the second most viewed video on my channel. I'm so surprised. I still get messages and comments on that video. I was honestly so surprised that there are other people who have struggled with fungal acne the way I do. And it was really heartwarming to read some of those messages and the kind of response that my video received. I did receive a few requests for a fungal acne safe makeup routine. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't really stick to fungal acne safe makeup. It probably has to do with the fact that I don't tend to wear makeup like all day long, so I only wear makeup like for a few hours. Fungal acne safe makeup, it's hard to come across, like, and especially to come across good formulas. So I don't really stick to fungal acne safe like strict ingredient lists. Makeup products don't generally tend to trigger my fungal acne unless they have like a lot of oils and like coconut oil in them. Then I have like actual breakouts. However, I'm sure there are some of you who really do like to be very particular about your makeup being fungal acne safe. Since I did receive some requests for a video like this, I wanted to listen to my subscribers. After a while, I actually thought it's going to be fun to sit down and put together a routine that's actually fungal acne safe. And throughout the filming of this video, I actually discovered that some of the products I do have in my collection right now are actually fungal acne safe. So another thing that I wanted to keep in mind was that I wanted to use products that I actually like rather than having to settle for something mediocre just because it's fungal acne safe. Another quick disclaimer, since it's a sensitive topic and since these products are supposed to be fungal acne safe, if you're especially prone to the problem, then I would suggest doing like a patch test or something like that. Every person's skin is different, so just be mindful of that, because something that may not trigger fungal acne on me, it could be different for you. Let's start with product number one, and I always start my makeup with concealer. I normally don't use foundations. I'm very particular about my concealers because it's the only base product I'm using. I have one product that I've used like, I don't know, since so many years, and I never knew that it's actually pretty close to being fungal acne safe, and that's from YSL. This is the YSL Shikla Radiant Touch. So it's very lightweight and very thin. It's almost impossible to overdo it with this product, and I apply it everywhere, like under my eyes, right here around the chin. Right off the bat, this is not a very full coverage concealer at all. I mean, this product has got to have the least amount of coverage possible. Now, for me, I personally really like that. If, however, that doesn't cut it for you, the Benefit Bowing Concealer is pretty full coverage. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Milani 2-in-1 Foundation, they're good options. But if you have dry skin like me and you're looking for something very lightweight and a slightly more forgiving formula, and you're into natural everyday makeup, this is the perfect product. I'm not using a beauty blender, which I would normally use, simply because this has like very light coverage and I don't want the sponge to soak up all the product. It immediately just brightens my skin and my under eyes, and everything looks so healthy and fresh whenever I use this product. Like, my skin looks like real skin. But this is a very specific formula. Like, this is not the type of product that everyone will enjoy, so it definitely does come down to preferences. It's very buildable, so I can apply even more product, and it never looks cakey. I don't know how. I'll apply some here as well. It just brightens the skin so beautifully. This is a gorgeous product for anyone who's into like natural makeup that looks like almost entirely like skin. I'm not looking for anything too high coverage, considering the fact that this is as close to being fungal acne safe as concealers can be. I take that as a win-win, and I'm so glad that because of this video I went back to this product. I love it. It's so good. So now it's time for the eyes. I do have something in the eyeshadow category as well, and it's an affordable product. So this is from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. I bought it from the Colourpop website. I was able to get it on sale, and they delivered this product in roughly around 7 to 8 days. So I was able to get this very easily. Now I adore this palette. So there are almost, I think there are 30 shades in this palette. This has got to be the perfect everyday neutral eyeshadow palette. Doesn't matter if you're cool toned or warm toned, there's something for everyone in this palette. But if you're someone who really likes neutral eyeshadows, this is the best option. I mean, there are so many shades in here for everyday use. I mean, this is neutral heaven, and it's really good quality. And the fact that it's fungal acne safe it's just perfection. To be honest, I've had this palette in my collection for so long. I'm taking the shade Trip, and I never knew that it's fungal acne safe. Like, I didn't even bother to learn. But while I was doing some research for this video, I found out that this is actually fungal acne safe, which, I mean, I was so happy to learn that, because the mattes in this formula are very creamy and very pigmented, and they're such good quality, like very high quality. Even though they feel slightly powdery at first, they blend very smoothly and very easily and very quickly. And whenever I use this palette, it's honestly such a treat. Colourpop eyeshadows are always the best. Sometimes they can be hit or miss, but for the most part, whatever I've used from Colourpop, like in the eyeshadow department, I've always enjoyed everything. Now to the fun part, the shimmers. I have so many options, but look at that. It's so gorgeous and nice and foiled, slightly pink toned. This formula, like, never any fallout. I never experience any issues. The glitter is so fine and smooth. Next up, I'll go with the shade So Fine right here on top. This is another stunning shade. I mean, look at that. Against the light, they look absolutely stunning. So wet and creamy on the eyelid, and the fact that it's so affordable, like, this formula never looks chalky on my eyelids. And even though I've had this palette for well over a year now, I still enjoy it. And to think that it's fungal acne safe, such an amazing option with so much variety to choose from. I applied some eyeliner and mascara, and now it's time for the base. I was actually able to come across a bronzer that's so affordable and fungal acne safe, and this is from Wet n Wild, so a drugstore formula. This is the color Icon bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. This was like 300 bucks or something, which is amazing considering the amount of product you're getting and the fact that it's fungal acne safe. That's got to be like a win-win situation. So this product is, I don't know if you can see it in the sunlight, it's a shimmery bronzer. So not really the type of bronzer I go for. You know, typically I enjoy using a matte bronzer, but it does have like some shimmer running through the formula, so something to be mindful of. But for me personally, it hasn't exaggerated or emphasized my texture. So I take some product, buff it on the back of my hand. Definitely like a glowy formula. So you've got to like pat it into your skin. It is like fairly pigmented, so I don't like to use up a lot. And can you see, like, it's definitely on the glowy side. But if you like to use products that are exclusively fungal acne safe, this is a good bronzer option. You can use it like all over your face without having to worry. This is definitely a good bronzer to have. It's very glowy. You will not need to use a highlighter if you have this formula, and for the price point, it's definitely very cool. Now it's time for blush. This is the category that I'm most excited about. Honestly, for me, it's the one product that I always look forward to whenever I'm doing my makeup. And the formula that I have to mention in this video, I was so surprised to discover that it's actually fungal acne safe. I've had it for years, not just one shade, like multiple shades. And this is the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte formula. If you're into cream blushes, you will know for a fact Nude Sticks is like the OG cream blush formula. I've had this since 2021, and I absolutely adore this cream blush formula. I have it in the shade Sunset Strip, and it is the most gorgeous summer shade. Like, absolutely gorgeous. So this is supposed to be a matte blush, but on my skin, it has a very like natural skin-like finish. and I take some product on the back of my hand, work it into my brush, into the bristles. It's very pigmented but very buildable, so I go in with a small amount at first and then build everything up. Such a stunning shade for the summer months, and it's so brightening. And for a cream blush formula, this is so long lasting. Whenever I use this formula, I can rest assured knowing that it's going to last me like all day. Depending on how much I use it, I can get like an entire day's worth from this product. Another thing that I really like about this formula is that they have such cool shades to choose from. So if this one doesn't cut it for you, they have a lot of options. There you go, that is Sunset Strip from Nude Sticks. Such a stunning shade. Like, I look so glowy and dewy right now, and these are all fungal acne safe products. So that's amazing. Highly recommend trying this formula out, even if you don't have fungal acne prone skin. Like, it's such a good formula to have. Wow, my face is looking very dewy right now, very glowy, like a little too much. I do have to step out for some work. I would like to tone this down just a little, and for that I need to use powder. I was honestly stunned by this next formula because I've had it since I think 2020. I keep singing its praises all the live long day, and then I discovered that it's actually fungal acne safe. And this is from Glossier. It's the Glossier Powder. I have it in the shade G8 to G10. This is such an old formula, but really just a staple in my collection. I've already used one of these up. Like, look at that. I've completely run out, so I got another. That's how much I love this powder. And powders, it takes years to get through a powder, so the fact that I have two really does mean something. You know what, I'll start demonstrating it and talk about it at the same time. It's a loose powder, it's very finely milled. I take some on my brush. I like to focus this on my cheeks, like the area around my nose. I can be very heavy-handed with this product. Like, it gets rid of all that oiliness and shine without taking away the glow. That is something that you can't say for most powder formulas. It's very thin, very lightweight, and very blurry. It looks like a filter almost. Like, whenever I have this on my skin, my face looks flawless, like in person. And I like to buff this into my skin. Do you see how it's managed to take away like that excess shine and greasiness without taking away any of that glow? My skin has retained most of its, youthfulness without looking very dry or overdone or crepey. So, for dry skinned people, this product is like heaven. I'm accustomed to using this product when it's 40 degrees Celsius out. So I can say with certainty that it really does work. It's one of those formulas that is so underrated. I don't know why more people don't talk about it, especially for people with very dry skin. I mean, this is absolutely so gorgeous. You can keep layering it, and it's very forgiving. One more thing that I really like about this formula is that I never experience any flashback. What that means is, if you're outside at night and you get a picture click, and the camera has flash, sometimes your eyes and your face can look ridiculous because of powders. Doesn't happen with this one. And the fact that it's fungal acne safe, I would really suggest trying this one. There you go, this was my fungal acne safe makeup routine. Like, I just had so much fun filming this video, discovering all these new products because of my research, rediscovering like old favorites, things that I was neglecting in my collection. I love the way this look has turned out, and the fact that it's completely fungal acne safe has just makes me so happy. So I would really like to thank everyone who requested this video, because I just had such an amazing time filming it. As always, the comment section is open for any comments or any questions that you may have. I would be very grateful if you'd consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. And as always, I will see you very soon in the next one.